The Vivo Bear,
Okay.
I miss
What's going on,
light
guys? How you guys doing?
threes
So
and the
what's
zero
poppin', man? What's happening?
HFSs.
Are you guys filled in with anything from last night or not really?
I think it's best to like
yeah.
bring it from the top just in case. 'Cause, like,
Yeah.
I don't know, like what's like.
Yeah, in case there was any missing information,
Yeah.
like game of telephone sort of thing. Hit us with everything.
Okay. So last night, I got sent to jail for speeding. Besides that, I went to prison. The boys are planning their escape. We had to win in a little game show to get the pass to go on the sanitation trucks, whatever the fuck they did, right? I went out, 6-man hit squad, Peanut, Zakid, some of Hydra, Dundee were involved. They got the boys out. Ever since they've been on the run.
What's up, Vinny?
I'll just pause.
While we're paused, Ellie, could you help buy me a still after when you get a chance?
Yeah, of course.
3 of ours got swiped. I wondering if it's like
shit.
Air 1, but then again, it could be anyone.
Was it in this spot or did you use somewhere
Yeah, I
else
haven't
now?
moved it in like 3 days. I mean, the money's starting to get really good, so
Okay.
it's like, yeah, you lose it, but it's like it's actually you leave it down. I don't think it breaks down. So
I was told PD bought
Yeah.
one last night.
I did hear that, and that's part of what I'm thinking is like possibly while they were searching, you know, PD
They,
could have
like,
ran
stumbled
across it.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently the mayor bought it for them.
What a surprise.
Oh no, there's definitely N1. Yeah.
Well, apparently he's also a cop.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's,
Yeah,
there's
so,
many things,
Siobhan, which is wild.
What?
Yeah.
I feel like after your investigation, Tuggz, he's like, shit, I need to cover my tracks.
Wait, after my investigation?
Remember how you saw the video and you're like, how is he making
Oh yeah! Oh my god!
yeah.
Yeah. It's. I wish we had a lawyer already. You know, like I know Mickey's
Yeah.
involved, but like
Yeah, I think Mickey is the lawyer.
I ain't
Is
trying to
Mickey
like.
a lawyer?
Yeah, I mean he said he got a friend that's involved with 30 years experience. So I don't know what
Okay.
that means, but yeah.
Like I feel like
Yeah.
you know, I think it'll be good when it goes to trial, but you know, I kind of feel like I don't know, like with this thing about the doctor and the thing that the video of like what the mayor doing, like having someone that's like trying to push thing on docket, like you know, being like, yo, you can't put murder, doctor clearly killed him, and all those kind of things, you know, would be nice.
Someone to keep the balance, because it's all one-sided right now. It's really
Yeah.
government versus all, you know. No one's keeping the government in check.
Yeah, you're not wrong actually.
Yeah. It's like very one-sided right now, you know.
You good, Suarez?
Yeah, I'm all good. It was just Vinny. He was just calling to see what's going on. I told him if he needs anything from any of us, just give us a call for like any food, transport, anything like that, you know. So.
Do you know what he's getting up to, or is he staying like low?
I mean he's gonna have to stay low.
I offered him to come down here. He said, "Fuck no."
Yeah, he definitely needs to stay low.
Yeah.
I'll just wait for Ellie and then we'll continue what happened last night. But there are 3 big things that I need to tell you guys, especially Suarez and Tuggz and Ellie too,
Why not me?
because you weren't involved in the. Yeah, actually, yeah. Were you? No, I don't know.
I mean, ultimately, someone can be involved at any point, right?
It's more about the disease thing.
I was
Oh,
with
that.
Tuggz.
Yeah.
Yeah, bruh. He fucking blasted Conwood.
Wait, yeah, you were. Oh my god, I'm
Yeah.
so dumb.
I shot Cornwood.
Okay. I'm fucking stupid. Yeah. I'm actually stupid. Okay. Sorry, Daddy.
I mean, I've been
Better
telling
be.
you this for a while, Pigeon. Like,
Okay.
you say priority, dude. Yeah, dude.
Guys, okay. Am I saying this wrong? Priority.
Oh, now you're saying it like
Yeah,
that.
you said it right.
I was saying that.
That's
I was saying.
not how you were saying it before, dude. It was like piety.
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 Yeah.
Piety is a prayer in RuneScape.
Wait, really?
I think so. Dang, you can't
Crazy.
whistle to her like she's your
It's
dog.
crazy. I've missed 7 calls and I haven't answered one. You know what I mean? Just saying. You know, the phone guy. You know what I'm just saying. Okay. Where did I leave off? Okay, yeah. So the boys got broken out. They've been on the run ever since. Max put a massive. Basically, there's a 250k on each gang member that got away. 250k bounty. So be careful who you fucking trust. Because people can try kidnap us, try get information, whatever, blah 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 blah. Now, last night when everyone was asleep, it was just me and Zakid and Curtis going around. I felt like I was back 5 years ago. I had every cop just following me around. I had Siobhan kept calling me, asking some weird shit. They are looking at more than just the boys. It's anyone associated. So I say stay away from properties. Now, here's the kicker. This is why this is something different. So I got a dispatcher on my payroll. You know how I am. You know what I mean. And you know, the dispatcher told me there's a bolo out for a white bike that I was on. And I was like, what the fuck did I do? Is it because I'm friends with certain people? And then she said,
This
no,
is after you're out of prison, right?
Yeah, no, this is towards the end of the night.
Okay.
This is when, like, yeah. She said there's a bolo out for your bike. And I was like, why? What the fuck did I do? Is it because I'm friends with people? Does that mean I'm guilty? She said, no, it's got nothing to do with that. You know what you did. Which makes me believe it's about Aziz. And that's this is where this comes in. How would they link me with Aziz when you got Tuggz going around telling everyone he killed him, nothing happened? I haven't told any cops, but I mean, I guess people know, but how would they link me with Aziz?
Yeah.
Especially you.
Talk to anyone about it?
Well, okay,
I
so without, I don't want to like stop the flow here too much, but Chris said that Cau is a snitch, apparently, and he snitched on us in the past. So
What?
Yeah, so I was talking to Chris. Apparently Ray and Benji snitched and Cau was tagging along. I don't know if this was like a conflict you guys had, but I remember briefly like a couple months ago.
Wait, was
the
this
boys
the
were
stuff
saying
with the hospital and they were like flat, like Ray or something was giving all of the information or something in front of the
all I
boys?
know is you guys had conflict with the company, and everyone was saying they're snitches. Rami told me they're snitches.
Tuggz is right about worrying about Cau. Yep.
So Chris was kind of specifying, being like,
Per
you know,
usual.
Cau might be a snitch, so be careful.
Wait, are you fucking serious right now?
Well, he
How
did
did
the
it-
whole thing with us, so he would know
Yeah, he
everything
did. He
about-
was dead the whole
He
time.
know the whole fucking details, the whole plan.
I don't know if he would,
But
though.
if that's
Do you
the
think
case,
so?
why are they only looking for you in the bike?
Yeah, I
you
know.
were on?
When you had Tuggz going around telling every cop he killed him, I'm so confused right
Yeah.
now.
Like,
But yeah,
he knew
so
we were all
I got a call from a
involved.
dispatcher saying, she called me an unknown number. She's saying, look, there's a bolo out for your car. I'm like, what the fuck did I do? Is it because I'm, you know, associated with CG? She basically said, no. You know, she said, you know exactly what it's for. I don't know how she would know anything to do with Aziz.
Wait. What did you do on that bike?
Drive around.
What did Joey do on that bike? Because didn't you say it's his?
Yeah.
What if you're being like linked to
but
whatever Joey
I
did?
wasn't like, it was like people could clearly see it was me.
Yo,
driving, like,
Boondock, thank you for the 2
me.
months.
Big thing, cops are heavily undercover. Oh my god, some of the
Yeah,
funniest shit-
Tuggz
some of
kept
the
bringing it
funniest
up,
shit
but
happened
everyone
last
kept
night.
ignoring it.
So there was a guy injured
I
on
was
the
like,
floor
oh, yeah,
near
just
Red
bring him
Branch.
down.
I 911 non-anonymously,
But
right? The moment I dipped, I was testing if people were gonna come. A undercover demon quickly came and then attended to the guy that was down, right? Why would this random ass person care?
Yeah.
I went up to that car. This is
Thank
where
you,
it gets
man.
funny. I went up to the car. I was with my friend called Uncle T. I told Uncle T to ask her name. She said, "Hey, my name's Elma." Then we drove off. We follow her to Senior Buns. Guess what the fucking Senior Buns person called her? Something completely different.
oh my god.
Hazel. Hazel. So like that was definitely an undercover cop. Like it's undercover cops everywhere. wearing plain clothes. There was so many in Polito last night. When I was there, it was kind of scary. The fact that this apparently isn't about me being associated with Siege, apparently it's about Z. This makes it even more scary because it's like, well, not scary. It's more like, how can they prove that?
No,
There's no way.
So, like, look, even going back to the cow thing, right? I still don't think we should have brought him to begin with, but even then, the guy did go out of his way to help. I think he did play a big role. I do know that with speaking with him
as well.
Exactly, he'd be fucking himself, and he has been looking for like some people to like click with, and I'm not on that like let's bring people into Chen Gang shit, but there's always going to be people that are going to be down to help, right? Like everyone's got people that are outside the crew that that they have a level of trust with. Now, I'm not saying we fully trust this guy, but even if like in a worst case scenario he were to say some shit, and in a worst case scenario he got brought down to like the PD and they're like, yo, if you tell us some shit, we'll like not charge you thing. What are they gonna do? How are they gonna prove that we took an airplane and we put him on there? There's like nothing, you know what I mean?
No proof.
Yeah.
And
No proof of anything.
yep. And so like that's kind of part of why I've been fucking with the cops a bit, and I'm leaving it. It should just be me doing it because it kind of fucks up their ability to say anything, right? Because like, what are they? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm fucking with their ability to know what's true and what's not true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alan Crane, Max, and apparently Siobhan are actively in PD cars acting as police officers.
Yeah, Crane was Crane was holding a gun to Dundee and I yesterday, so he's just rolling around like with the police force on police bikes with police equipment, acting as a police officer.
How
But they're
does that
not. But you're saying
work
acting.
exactly?
They are though.
Yeah, but they are basically like they're like.
I mean, they are.
Max is the
Watermelon,
boss,
thank you the fresh
basically,
sub.
Is where because I went straight into the Dragon's Den. I went to MRPD parking lot to complain about the earlier incident I had, and then I saw all the undercovers going MRPD, and I see Max with a fucking Glock with a switch in some massive trench coat, like he's the biggest boss of the PD right now. Like it was
How can
insane.
he be the mayor and the boss
don't
of
know.
PD and this and that? Like how? What?
I don't know.
It's
and
because all the PDs like sucking his dick so hard that like they don't see the most obvious shit. I know I keep bringing this up, but the mayor was made like head of the PD, but these guys so stupid that the most obvious thing when he told them to detain everyone in the room and the now sheriff is like immediately did it, that is like straight illegal, right? And so if the PD is so brain dead not to know that, then it's clearly his dick is like tickling their brain or something. Like
You're in drunk.
that's the next thing as well. So, man got tapped into the streets. Patar, you already kind of told me this.
That's
as well,
a
but this is
funny
more
way to
confirmed
put it.
now. ADMC were buying guns of someone that's a very close friend of mine, and that person told
The
me
dick
that
is
they're
tickling
buying
the
guns
brain.
in preparation to war CG. So
ADMC is?
yeah, told Kay this, and he said he doesn't give a
I
fuck.
personally
If they
love
want
what
the
they're
smoke, they get
doing,
the smoke.
but
Basically,
in character, Tuggz is like
because
this.
no one really understands the logic that they're coming for us when it's his own gang member that basically got TJ killed. But that's what I got told by people that are selling them guns, that they're gearing up for war. Will there be a war? I don't know. Is Barry going to talk sense to them? Who knows? But definitely keep that in mind. So yeah, I told Kay. He just said he said he doesn't give a fuck. Better things to worry about right now, like them being on the run. But if they want the smoke, then they get the smoke really.
All right.
So
That's okay. So that's one thing we can use to their disadvantage.
Yeah,
though, is
you
they don't know
can't
I
put
rolled
it
with
on.
you guys, which is good.
Like
Unless
Tuggz
Solomon
isn't
opens
gonna
his
put
mouth.
it on Dab when the PD's letting him do it. At the end of the day, that's how I'd
Yeah.
say how Tuggz looks
what else
at
did I
it.
tell you?
one
Oh
thing.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry. Go ahead.
Not current.
I was gonna say, since we can tap into phones, I'm assuming PD can too. So maybe we need to be like very careful what we talk on the phone about.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah, I think a
Yeah.
lot of conversations, especially if it's going to involve stuff about the boys, we should be meeting up and discussing it.
Yeah, I think we should talk in like a lot of code. Like for example, Pigeon, if I want to meet up with you, I'd be like, let's meet up at like the Colombian spot, da 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 da. Or I'd be like, let's go. I'll just use locations that only me and you would know. You know?
What about
Is anyone
pings?
gonna be around?
Pings would work.
I'll be
too.
around for a bit. Yeah.
Is anyone
No,
gonna be
no.
around?
I mean, like,
Nah, they're not.
Vinny is going to
Vinny's
like
around
Sea of
at
Thieves.
the
There's
and
no
then-
no Rami okay today.
Yeah, he's on a boat or something. But like,
yeah, Rami's Rami's in the ocean right now.
Vinny
and
called
Kay's in
me
the
and
ocean
asked
too.
for armor. He's hiding out somewhere right now.
Yeah, I don't think Vinny's be around for that much.
the reason I ask that is like, you know, like, how do I look at it? Like, I want to make sure that I don't exert all my energy on days that the boys are like in a cave somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the boys are right now in
Yeah.
the cave. The boys are in the cave right now.
So if
Except Vinny.
you get
Yeah,
my
but
vibe,
Vinny's
right?
gonna join the
Because
cave
when
too.
they get out the cave is when we're gonna need the most amount of energy. So
Yeah,
I
you
don't
ain't
want to get
wrong.
burnt out by the time, like, you know what I mean? We're doing all kinds
Yeah,
of like
yeah.
crazy shit that all of a sudden, like, you know, they come back and we're just like, yeah, that's cool, dude. Like, I'm cooked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think right now the focus needs to be on doing things to keep things going, getting money up. Just the stuff that we can do before the chaos is inevitably going to start.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we need armor.
We're
too,
we're
but-
we're gonna need a lot of money, a lot of. If ADMC really is gonna do this shit as well, like, we need to be prepared for the cops and them.
I think
Yeah,
a lot of money, and then whatever we can get guns, we just stack guns.
yeah, I agree
Yeah.
with that a lot. Like,
Yeah.
I spoke with Chris earlier, and I told him that to pile the material instead of like, he was talking about like turning it into like racks and GPUs, and
Yeah,
I'm
no,
like,
we should. That's
I was like,
that's
nah,
not a
bro,
priority right now.
Exactly. I'm like, what the fuck are you gonna do with that? And he's like, what do you need for the? I told him, no, material, stack it. If it got to turn into guns, if it got to turn into bullet, like that's gonna be like the main shit. Everything else is like irrelevant. I would even say like the stacking money at this point doesn't make any sense anymore. Tell me if I'm wrong, but like we don't. Shit's so fucked right now that it's the guns that are gonna keep us from keep them out of prison or prevent them from getting caught up by the bounty.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've one guy that has a bunch of PD supplies, armor, spikes, this, that. I'm gonna see if he's around today. I think my other guy, he's long gone in the Bahamas. But I got a new prison plug, so we're gonna see how long this one lasts.
I also think we
Um,
need to be careful where we're storing stuff, because if they're doing undercover stuff, like, the second that they see too many people going in and out, like especially if they're associated with CG going in and out of properties, it could burn Ray. Like Ray and I were talking yesterday. He wants as few people as possible going out of the weed house. Like, that needs to be like this. We need to be really fucking smart. There can be no recklessness here.
I think if we need to move anything big, let me do it, because the cops have no way of like tying me to you guys, nor have I ever been caught with you guys. And publicly, other than like the manor and like Hydra, no one knows I chill with you guys, you know?
Rami's awake.
Oh shit. Well, time to get strapped up, dude.
Yeah, I'm already snapped up right now.
I lost my gun for speeding, so I'll go get a gun.
My gun's hot though. It has,
Forehead is apparently trying to cash in the bounty.
is he?
I told him
Okay.
that.
Forehead was on the phone to Vinny this morning.
I'd
what
say
came
other
out of that?
than
I don't know. It was very, like, I could only hear one side of the conversation. He's like, "You're really gonna turn on your brother like that?" Stuff like that. So
I think
just real quick, I when I was told this, I think Chris is the one that told me. I told him like, let's not act irrational for like things like that, right? Because it could be it could be real, it could be a complete troll, right? It's hard to
Yeah.
know. If we, let's say we did something that could blow it up into something big. So like if we were, let's say, going after another crew, we probably want to wait for like Rami or Kay or Vinny or something to say something instead of us kind of like doing it.
I would have a chat
on
with
our own.
Vinny and see the vibe that he got from the actual conversation with Forehead, because he's the one that spoke to him directly.
Fuck, but he's gone now, right?
Even if that's the
He,
case,
I mean, he just, I don't know. When did he say he was gone? Because he called me.
He told me
just
right before tsunami.
Yeah, no, he called me 26 minutes ago. Said he needs armor and he's holed up.
Oh,
in town.
he's
That's what
around
he said
still.
to me as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So,
Okay.
do we know anyone that has armor?
I'll make
Not
a
that I know
call.
of, no.
I'm gonna go grab
so we need to
my
find
strap
an
and shit.
officer.
Sorry,
if we
I gotta
can.
do 3 money runs.
You need me to just like back up if you start getting chased? Or?
Yeah, basically.